everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for viewing and tuning in. So listen, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Jay-Z was in a Twitter chat interview, I guess, with Rob Markman along with Alicia Keys. Now, he stirred a little bit of everybody's feathers on the internet. Stirred some feathers up when he was asked, would he ever do a versus challenge, a versus battle or whatnot. And his response was no. Can't nobody outdo me, basically. Will nobody last with me on stage? I'm that good, so can't nobody, I'm the best rapper alive. Basically, in so many words. He didn't say all that, but in so many words, he might as well have said it. Because that's what he believes. He's the best rapper alive. You know, now his chance, he said no one has a chance with him on the stage. Now, Jay-Z, your music okay. It ain't all that, but it's okay. You know, I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? It got, you know, you got some hot beats and everything to it. You know, I listen to Jay-Z every now and then when I'm on the highway. Now, I don't understand why Jay-Z always had been cocky. He always had been big-headed. This is where Beyonce gets it from. She was never that cocky until she met him. That's where she gets it from. She gets it from her husband. Jay-Z always been that way. FYI, how can someone be so cocky enough to say that can't nobody handle him on stage when you was ethered by Nas? Everybody let that shit sink in. Let that shit sink in. Nas almost destroyed your career. Let's put it that way. With that song Ether. I'm sure nobody forgot it. Ain't nobody forgot that. Right? But anywho, this is what, you know, and a lot of people probably was like, MC, probably wondering like, MC, why are you coming for Jay-Z? Why are you coming for the Carters? Because everybody are putting them on this high pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Where they are bigger than everybody. Like, they are untouchable. They are the Carters. All right, I give it. They the Carters. You know, they accomplished a lot. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z wouldn't have the clout that he has, the fame that he has, if it wasn't for Beyonce. If it wasn't for Beyonce, nobody would be thinking about Jay-Z. Period. Hands down. Nobody would be thinking about him. Now look, there's 3 rappers that can actually put Jay-Z in his place. 3 rappers that can actually put him in his place. Now, one of them, Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes can put Jay-Z in his place. I put money on it. Busta Rhymes, Nas, and Lil Wayne. And I chose Lil Wayne, and I made a list between those 2 rappers, Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. I made a list of songs, 10 songs that I had picked that I'm going to read out to you in a minute. Now, I'm going to go with Lil Wayne. If these rappers were to perform, it would be big. A lot of guest stars will be on there. Nicki Minaj. You got the Young Money Clique. Drake probably be on there. Foxy Brown. Man, Memphis Bleak. A lot of people will actually be on that Verzuz. I think that would be one of the highest viewed live that would go down in history. It would go down in history. They would probably have near almost 1 million views just doing that Verzuz, for real. I ain't gonna cap. That Verzuz, if Jay-Z will step down from his high pedestal and agree to do a Verzuz battle with one of them three rappers that I named, oh my goodness. That would be the most watched live in history. Hands down. But Jay-Z, he's big-headed, right? He's big-headed. This is his response, and I'm going to read it to y'all. This is what his response was. He said, ain't nobody that can stand on that stage with me. I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect to everyone, no disrespect. Everyone's amazing. They done what they done. No one can stand on that stage with me. There's not a shot. There's not a chance in hell that anyone can stand on that stage for I don't know how long. Is it 2 hours? That ain't gonna never happen. That's what Jay-Z said. Jay-Z, man, put your pride to the side. Stop acting like you too good to get on stage and perform on the Verzuz or whatnot. And the reason why I chose Lil Wayne is because, you know what I'm saying, they close. They close. They came out around just about almost the same time. Jay-Z came out in 96. Lil Wayne started out in 99. Won't that far apart. You know what I mean? They both have a crazy catalog. They both have amazing songs and whatnot. But Jay-Z, you got to stop thinking that you up here and everybody below, everybody right here. I mean, all the celebrities think that, but he thinks he's up here though. You know what I mean? And you got to come down. You need to come down. These people really need to stop blowing y'all heads up. You know, acting like y'all are untouchable. You know what I mean? Come down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You was the one that got eaten by Nas. If you was the best rapper alive, you could have came up with a better diss track than what you did. Nas ether you. You know what I'm saying? You scared of Nas. But come on now. Lyrically, you not even touching Nas. Period. Hands down on that too. You not even touching Nas. Nah, so anyway, I made a list. A list that if Lil Wayne and Jay-Z was to go head and head on stage, these are the songs that will be most likely rapped on stage. Now, let's begin with Jay-Z hits. Now, Jay-Z hits was Can't Knock the Hustle. I can see him performing that with Mary J. Blige. I can see him performing that. Is That Your Chick? 99 with Memphis Bleak and them. Is That Your Chick? Who You With? 97. Izzo, J to the Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Izzo, I can see him performing that. Can I Get a What? Featuring Emil and Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? And then Money Cash Hoes featuring DMX. You know, I can see him performing that and giving a tribute to DMX. Dirt Off Your Shoulders, 04. Jay-Z and Kanye West, Otis. I ain't care too much for that song. Didn't care too much for it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Rock Boys, The Winner Is. I like that one. That was hot. The ones were hot. And Ain't No featuring Foxy Brown. You know what I'm saying? Now, look. Jay-Z got more hits than that, you guys. These are just the ones that I have chosen, you know, personally. But let's just move on. Let's go on to what Lil Wayne probably would perform if them two went in, you know, head and head on stage. Now, number one, Go DJ. I can, you know, hey, Go DJ. And that's my DJ. You know, number one, you know, Go DJ, 04. Studying Like My Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Number two, I can see him performing Mrs. Officer. That was my jam right there, man. That was my jam, Mrs. Officer. 6 foot, 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? That was hot. That beat was fire on that. Got Money. Number 5. A Millie. Lollipop. Right above it, 2010. Hustler Music and / Money on My Mind. And Mr. Carter. And I can see them performing that together because they did. Jay-Z was featured on that track, Mr. Carter. And I can see them performing that at the very end of the Verzuz battle if Jay-Z would get off his high pedestal and do it. You know what I'm saying? I really think that Jay-Z and Lil Wayne should go head and head. And if Lil Wayne don't want to do it, I think that Busta Rhymes and Nas should step up and challenge him. Period. Put him in his place. Because he over there with the biggest head right now in the world. Moving on. So, Blac Youngsta, who should be called Blac Clout, has performed at a nightclub in Dallas called the Aces Nightclub of Dallas in Dallas, Texas. And he performed his 2016 diss track towards Young Dolph called shake something. Now, not only did he perform that song, he also made a video that just recently came out with him standing at a memorial in an unnamed cemetery, standing in front of a memorial with the name Thornton engraved in it. And the name Thornton is the last name of young Dolph. Now look, it amazes me what length people will go to get clout, even going as far as disrespecting a dead person. I understand. Listen, no, I don't understand. This is what I don't understand. Is when your rival or your op or whatnot is dead and gone, that means you move on and continue on. Don't keep bringing up your op and expressing your hate towards them because they cannot defend themselves. This guy has no regard to this man's Young Dolph family. He even said it in his statement that he has no sympathy. He was talking about himself, and he has no sympathy. And this is still fresh. Young Dolph's death is still fresh to everyone, and he's not taking in regard that Young Dolph family is still grieving. His fans are still grieving. Even when I heard about it, I grieved. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Another good one gone from senseless gun violence. Gone. And I just don't understand how someone could actually do something like that. You know what I mean? It's beyond me. And I got to make this quick because I'm running out of time. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna read his statement. I'm gonna break his statement down, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, it's a wrap. But first, let me go ahead and read his statement. Now, I would have written the statement down to read to y'all, but it was too much, so I got it on my phone. This is what his statement was after the backlash he received from doing the performance in Dallas. Now, he said, "I'm the type of who ain't never got to sit back and look for nobody to feel sorry for me." He wrote, "I come from a heart of South Memphis where you get no sympathy. Don't even know what that is. With that being said, I could give two fucks what the world think about me." He continued, I'm on my third life, so can't shit nobody say, think or feel towards me, slow me down or stop me. I'm a man of God. When it's all said and done, I ain't got an answer to no one but him when it's all said and done right. It amazes me how when people know that they in the wrong and they say, well, I'm a child of God. How are you a child of God when you so filled with hate? You are so filled with hate. How can you be a child of God? If that wasn't the clowniest shit I ever read, I don't know what that was. That was a bunch of excuses. No, it's not excusable for the disrespect. It's not excusable. And he's a real clown for that. And if anybody defending him is a clown too. Yeah, clown. How do you disrespect a dead man who recently just passed? People are still grieving. You know what I'm saying? And you did it for clout, and that video was disturbing. When I listened to that video, I couldn't even, when I seen the video and listened to the song, I couldn't even watch the whole thing. Because my spirit would not even let me. Listening to those lyrics, and when he said that He sold his soul to the devil. I cut the shit off. And the only reason I looked at it so I could do a review on the video. But his music is trash. I didn't know nothing about his music until I seen the headlines of him dissing Young Dolph. Didn't know the head. I wasn't even familiar with his music. I like the, rap. I listen to rap and hip hop. I listen to that. But I'm mainly a neo soul R&B type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So being that I do things like this, and I interpret things and bring it to the YouTube world, I had to watch it, and it just didn't sit right with me. My spirit told me to cut it off. You have to be careful of what you listen to music-wise, because whoever that artist is, if they're expressing negative energy in their music, guess what? Your spirit is going to soak all that negative energy too. And I don't want no parts of it. And it's a mind control thing. Be careful what you watch and what you listen to. Be careful, because it's a control thing. And I can go deep with that, but I'm not, because being that I don't have much time. But to sum this up, Blac Youngsta, you is a full-blown clown and an idiot. And I wouldn't buy your record or your music if it was the last thing on earth to listen to. And you know what I'm saying? And how you say you're a child of God and listening to the music that you put out, the type of music you put out, you're not only affecting yourself, you're affecting the listeners, your fans too, with that type of garbage. Now, I might get criticized after this video. I don't know. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And, you know what I'm saying, he's a full clown for that. Chasing an op or a dead man to him to diss. And knowing this man cannot defend himself, knowing that these fans and his family is grieving, that's just clownerish. That's just beyond me. So, I'm just going to jump off the topic. Anyway, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. And I will be back. I sure will be back. Because the news don't stop coming. And I'm bringing it to the YouTube world. But yeah, I'm also on podcasting, MC Talks. You can find me on Spotify, and you can also find me on Google Play. Not Google Play. Google. I think you can Google Play. You can find me on Google Podcasting. Google Podcasting, Apple Podcasting, and all. I do podcasting as well. And I'm going to be condensing YouTube and my podcasting together. So y'all look forward to that. So, go ahead and, hit that subscribe for your boy once more. And I hope everybody have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And I hope everybody New Year start off good. Keep your mask on. Stay safe. These variants, we have a new variant out. And, you know what I'm saying, just stay safe. Keep your hands washed. And be in control of your life. And stay healthy. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.